When I started Guitar Collector Guide just over a year ago, I really couldn't have imagined where we would be today. Today is a milestone as we will surpass 13,000 subscribers on YouTube and just over 3,000 subscribers on TikTok. We only just started 6 months ago uploading mirrored content to TikTok. This is why we're a little behind in the numbers. We've been growing at a rate of about 400 subscribers per month on YouTube. It is amazing to me that the videos on the channel have been viewed over 2.3 million times. We also have over 380 videos on both YouTube and TikTok with a growth rate of almost 40 videos per month. First, I want to say thank you for making this happen. I am so pleased with what the channel has become. I enjoy the comments and the friends that I've made more than you could imagine. I'm learning a lot about what you make on social media from ad revenue. The conclusion I've come to is only a small group of content creators make a living creating content. You have to be huge to make money from ad revenue. You could easily look this up. There are websites dedicated to tracking the traffic on channels and calculating what they estimate the channels make. I'll disclose here that I make on average per month about $120 on YouTube and far from being monetized on TikTok. You need to be over 10,000 subscribers on TikTok before you start receiving payments. So as a result, I do not make anything on TikTok at all. I do not do this to make money. I actually have a day job. I have, however, concluded that I need to cover the cost of the guitars and builds you see on the channels. I do this by selling some of the guitars on my Reverb Store. People on a regular basis ask me what I do with them and do I sell them, and basically I do. I sell them on Reverb. The URL address is in the description for this video. The Stratocaster I'm putting together in this video would not really make for intriguing content, as I'm just putting together a partscaster to sell in the store. I do this regularly, but I decided to video record the build anyways. When I sell guitars, necks, or loaded bodies on the Reverb Store, most of the time I'm just breaking even. Basically, I'm flipping the guitars and rolling the money back into more bodies, necks, and components for builds on the channel. Kind of like some strange ecosystem. I'm having an effing blast working on the channel and the guitars, and I hope that you can see that. About the Stratocaster that I'm assembling in the video today. It is comprised of a Fender American standard body with a loaded pickguard I purchased. I'm finding I can periodically buy new old stock loaded pickguards. The one in this video is a brand new loaded pickguard with all American standard components from the early 2000s. They are hermetically sealed and in storage for almost 20 years. Pretty cool. The neck is one that I purchased a long while ago from Mr. G508 on eBay. It is a relic all parts licensed neck that I took some acetone and removed the Fender logo from the headstock and then restained the entire front of the headstock, followed by sanding in coats of satin nitrocellulose lacquer so it looks like the rest of the neck. After doing final intonation and playing the first chords on this guitar in this video, I go through this cycle of, holy crap, I love this guitar. I'm going to keep her. I guess it's like fostering pets. You have to learn that you cannot keep all of them, and you cannot really be successful unless you learn to let them go to the permanent home that they're supposed to go to. It is a real challenge for me. There have been times recently where I've actually had almost 200 guitars in my shop. Then what invariably happens is a few things. I run out of money to buy new parts. My cat Angel gets pissed at me because she doesn't have any space to move around in, and I'll open up a gig bagger case and utter the phrase, "Where the hell did this come from?" This is when I know that it's time to start the purge process. So thank you again for being on this journey with me. I really appreciate it. Please stay tuned. There's so much more to come to the channel. So many more guitars, builds, and new things to cover.